Start recording. Good morning, everyone. I'm Luquitas Montes, and I don't have so much time, so let's start with this. We are going to read the chapter 10 of the book High Life, Low Life that was made for by Alan Matterswine. And the name of the chapter 10, as you can see, is We Are the Good Guys. I hope you can read this. Let's start. I hate the way sweet makes your shirt stick to the train seats. I was going through 3 or 4 clean shirts a day in this heat. I needed a fresh shirt this morning, but there was no time to change. At the office, Charlie Whittaker and Wilma Patterson were waiting. Mr. Marley, thank God you are here, said Charlie. I'd like you to come with us to the apartment. I'll explain in the cab. Martha's disappeared. Okay, let's go. Stella, call me at Century Apartments as soon as Oldenburg calls. In the cab, Charlie Whittaker explained what had happened. Mom's been taken to the funeral home. Mr. Patterson and I agreed to meet at the apartment first thing this morning to start going through Mom's papers. I checked into a hotel last night. I didn't like the idea of sleeping in that apartment. We got there at 7 a.m. to find the place in a real mess. There was stuff all over the floor. At first, I thought it was a break-in, but Martha's room hadn't been touched. I thought that was strange. Is anything missing? I asked. No idea yet, Mr. Marley. That is where I hope you will help. Can you find out what's been going on and find Martha? I just feel something is very wrong. Inside the Whittaker apartment, there were books and papers through everywhere, broken pieces of furniture and glass on the carpets. The sofas and armchairs had been cut all over and their insides pulled out. The kitchen floor was wet with oil, milk, and wine, which was slowly mixing with bags of flour and sugar. A broken bottle of ketchup sat in the bathtub in a pool of shampoo. In the toilet were the torn up pieces of the Whittakers' wedding photographs. Now take a look in Martha's room, said Charlie. The small, simple bedroom was clean and tidy. There was no suitcase, and it looked as if she had taken most of her things. The bookshelf was full of detective stories. Raymond Chandler, Ellery Queen, Ed McBain. On the mirror, she'd written in red lipstick, "Gone to play ball." What does the mystery message mean? Asked Wilma. I'm not sure yet, but this is definitely Martha's work, I answered. What now? Asked Charlie. Find everything that hasn't been taken. Money, checkbooks, credit cards. We need to find out what's missing. Don't make it look like you've been searching. We shouldn't really touch a thing until the police have been here. The police? Do we have to? Asked Charlie. Mr. Whittaker, murder is police business. Surely, you don't think Martha... That's exactly what I think. I knew something was wrong all along. What do I say? Charlie asked. Report a murder. They'll be here before you put the phone down. And Mr. Whittaker, before you call 911, call the funeral home now. Tell them not to touch your mother's body if they are preparing it for the funeral. Tell them to stop now. The police will have to look closely at your mother's body to find out how she died. There has to be an immediate autopsy. We had time for a quick look around before the police arrived. No sign of checkbooks, cash, or credit cards. The New York Police Department team was at the apartment in under 10 minutes. A call came through from Stella. Nat, we got an address for Shaki. The Chills Arm Hotel, near the corner of 8th and 22. In Chelsea, huh? We spent by there last night. This is what to do. Phone the hospital, get a message to Annie, say we know where Shaki's living, then see if Shaki's at work. Pretend you are from the taxi and limousine commission. Say you want to speak to Mr. Clayton about a customer who's taking his number and complain about him. That way, you should find out when he comes in to work or when he finish. Call me back here. Wilma came over with the lieutenant from the crime scene team. We've had a look around, sir, he said. No sign yet of anything stolen. Mr. Whittaker, can you tell me where your mother kept cash, credit cards, that sort of thing? Her handbag, probably, said Charlie. The lieutenant turned to one of his men. Sergeant, did you check that? Nothing, Lieutenant. It was empty. Now, Mr. Whittaker, do you know where your mother bank is? I asked. Chase Manhattan, Charlie answered. Will you call them now? We have to know what is happening to her bank account. As Charlie was out to pick up the phone, it rang. It's for you, Mr. Marley, he said. Hi, Knight. Hi, Nat, it's me. I made the call. Charlie may be at the hotel now, said Stella. Has Joe come in? Good. Tell him to wait for me outside the hotel. Now I got an idea that just might work. Make me up a big, brown paper package. Fill it with all newspaper and magazine and give it to Joe. Sure, Stella replied Stella. Time was very short. A downtown train to 33 and Reading Street. As I came up to a street level from the subway, I could see Joe waiting at the corner of 8th and 22 with the package under his arm. He was pretending to read the daily news. The Chelsea Arms Hotel had seen better days. Now it just looked like any other cheap hotel. The floor was dirty, white stone in the lobby. A guy was working on the computer behind the window at the reception desk. There was another big guy sitting at the table opposite the reception desk. He was obviously there in case of any trouble. Joe stayed just outside the door on the street. Keep an eye out. If Shaggy tries to run, stop him any way you can. Now, I hope this was going to work. I quickly wrote a message on the package and wandered over the receptions. Is there a Mr. Shaky Clayton staying here? I asked. Package for him. You can leave it with me, said the receptionist. Sorry, a special package, I say. Has to be signed for by Mr. Clayton. I'll call the room. A minute later, Shaggy came down the stairs into the lobby, looking nervously from side to side. I waved the package at him. What's this? He said. I'm not expecting anything. Read it, I say. It's for you. Shaggy took the package. The message, the message read, Shaggy, your mother is dying and wants to see you. Time is short. He wasn't sure what to do. I moved around to put off the stairs. Shaggy threw the package in my face and made a run for the front door, only to see Shaw standing his way. Then he tried to hit Shaw. Not a good idea, especially when the guy you are trying to hit is an ex New York Police Department heavyweight boxer. Joe replied with his famous straight left. A loud cry of pain from Shaggy. He fell backwards into my arms. The big guy at the table stood up. Stop that or I'll call 911, he shouted. I held my license in his face. Nathan Marley, private investigator, I say. I've been hired by this guy's mother to find him. I turned to Shaggy. Listen, Shaggy, your mom's severely ill. You are the good guys. We are the good guys. We are not from Wiseman. Your mother hired us to find you. You've got to believe us. Look, get receptionist to call Bellevue Hospital. Then you'll believe us. Jackie was calming down. He nodded to the guy at the receptionist who called the hospital and then passed the phone to Shaggy. Shaggy spoke slowly and quietly. Do you have a patient there by the name of any Clayton? You do? I'll be right over. Shaggy put the phone down, turned around, and took our hands. Guys, he said, I owe you an apology. I thought you were more unwelcome guests. Let's move. I haven't seen my mom in 20 years. Oh! And that is how the chapter 10 ends. So finally, the good guys, Nat and Shaw, find a way to catch the son of Annie. So Annie finally is going to see her son. This is amazing for Annie and for her son too. So it's very weird what is happening with Martha. This is what we are going to read in the next video. So give me a like, subscribe, and see you. Have a nice day.